Chris, what is our second main topic today?
Second one is coming from T. Garrett. Hi, John. I'm a longtime viewer of the show and love the discussions you and your gang have. Well, thank you. I was wondering if you caught the new trailer for The Adam Project. Shawn Levy has really impressed me much as a director, but FreeGuy really surprised me. And this looks like it could be even better. What do you think? Thanks and all the best.
All right. Thanks a lot for saying that in. And yeah, listen, the combo and the product that Shawn and Ryan Reynolds came up with in FreeGuy was phenomenal. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. That was a movie that just purely entertained and delighted and was just great to see. It was a great vehicle for, obviously, for Reynolds, good Canadian kid, my favorite movie star. And I don't love everything he's in. Wasn't a big fan of I almost called it Burn Notice. I wasn't a big fan of, what's the thing?
Red Notice.
Red Notice,
Burn
yeah,
Notice
not Burn
great.
Notice. Yeah, Burn Notice is great. Sorry. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Burn Notice, right? But FreeGuy, my God, that movie just hit on all cylinders, man. I just love that thing. So I instantly get intrigued when they say they're teaming up again. But then I'm hit with the reality that's a Netflix original. And whereas Netflix crushes it more times than not with their shows, more times than not, they fall on their faces when it comes to their original movies. There's a few diamonds in the rough. There's a few things that work out really, really well. But for the vast majority, 9 out of 10 of their original movies fall flat in their face. So the first trailer for this new one, The Adam Project, dropped a little while ago, kind of the first teaser. And we talked about it on the show. And I said, yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Look, I'm on board. Sure. I'll give this a shot. It was an interesting looking project. And the whole idea about a Ryan Reynolds from the future coming back to team up with the boy version of himself in the past, intriguing, but I'd be lying to you if I told you that trailer knocked my socks off. You know, you guys saw it. I was on the show. I was, yeah, it's all right. New trailer dropped. This trailer's awesome. This trailer is the trailer that they should have probably led with. This trailer totally got me on board. It gave you a much better sense of, number one, the story. It gave you a better sense of what it is they're actually doing. You get a little bit of an understanding about why is the Ryan Reynolds of the future and the Ryan Reynolds of the past together again. I got a sense of now, okay, that's why Zoe Saldana is in this movie. I now understand what the whole idea of reincorporating the Mark Ruffalo dad into it and all that kind of stuff. Not enough Jennifer Garner in this trailer. I'm just going to throw that out there. Every trailer needs more. You got to meet that Jennifer Garner quota, and this trailer failed at that, but I'll let that slide for now. And I got to tell you what, this trailer for The Adam Project, this has got me excited. Now, I'll always have that reservation of the fact that it is, in fact, a Netflix original. So whether it'll be one of those diamonds in the rough like Old Guard was or whatever, we'll wait and see. But that aside, I think this trailer looks great. I think it was a big step up from the other one. Anyway, Chris, you had a chance to check out this trailer for The Adam Project, the new full trailer. What did you think of it, and where's your anticipation level like for it now?
This movie looks fantastic because the initial trailer I was in. Once we saw that lovely little,
I wasn't.
I loved the little Tron fighting stick, and I was like, that's all I need. Ryan Reynolds in that, I'm fine. This looks really, really killer, though. This looks so fun. All of the effects look amazing. The tech that they're integrating in here looks really, really cool. And I love this kid. Before we started the show, y'all, I was telling these guys on Ryan's Instagram, you can watch him and this kid in the car while they're filming this. And he does a monologue from Deadpool 2.
The kid does.
The kid does. And it's so funny. It's so great. He's just getting bleeped left and right. I'm really, really excited about this. I know it's not your jam, but I love time travel movies. And the fact that this is just sci-fi Tron, the kid, I'm all in.
One of the things I did love, though, about the trailer, because you're right, I'm not a big fan of time travel tropes used in movies. There's some exceptions, Star Trek, The Voyage Home, obviously Back to the Future. It works every once in a while, and it really works for me. But I loved that being the case, because the kid brings up one of the logic fallacies of it. Well, wait a minute. You must know all this because you're me, and I'm experiencing this right now. Therefore, and this the way they handled it. Oh man, I watched way too many movies as a kid. I thought that was really clever and cute.
That great line of like multiverse. Ugh.
Yes, that's multiverse. You watched way too many movies. I thought that was really, really clever. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to check this out. I can't remember what your thoughts were on the first trailer, but how do you think this new one compares to that, and where's your anticipation level like?
You know, I thought the first one, I think I said it was like, it reminded me the feel of it, kind of like a Last Starfighter vibe.
Yes, yes.
I love this trailer. I thought this trailer, like you both did, it was a step up. I love the kid. This movie seems smart, and I would expect nothing less from Shawn Levy, who brought us not only Free Guy, but brings us Stranger Things as well. It looks like it's smart. It's intriguing. It looks like there's a lot more science fiction happening other than just time travel and bad guys. Like there's some more interesting elements going on, which I always appreciate. You know, John, there was a, not to bring up Star Trek, but I'm going to. There's an animated Star Trek episode from the 70s called Yesteryear, where time is broken and Spock has to go through the Guardian of Forever and go back to his younger self and pretend he's the family's older cousin that no one really knows. And he comes in and he has to aid his young self in the Kazwan ritual. And I, as a kid, I love this story. I love this story about the older version of yourself coming through because the timeline is broken. So Spock because young Spock was killed in this alternate timeline. So old Spock himself has to help his younger self out to survive, to put the timeline back. And I don't know if they took any kind of inspiration from that, but I love that idea that I'll bet you at the end of this story, the timeline has to be reset and the kid is going to forget that he met his, that's why. Wouldn't you know that this already happened?
That makes logical sense.
Yeah, and it's there's something really poignant about that story. And I think that this new trailer, not just, it looks like a lot of great sci-fi fun goodness and all that, but I'll bet you it has an emotional punch at the end too.
The other possibility is because we get from the trailer that Mark Ruffalo is the one who creates time travel. He becomes what do they call him? The godfather of time travel or something like that. It could be that this is the first instance of the timeline. If that's the case, then if this is their first time through this loop in time, the kid never would have met himself. And the dad goes on to create time travel. Kid grows up, becomes Ryan Reynolds, and this is the first time he has come back to do this. We're not in an infinite loop like other things. But I like your explanation better, to be honest with you. But anyway, Ray, you saw the trailer. I'm curious, what do you think about this? Does this tickle you? Like, it's 4.5 hours, but... No, I think it's probably like under 2 hours. But what do you think? Is this something that interests you?
I actually am surprised by the effects from a Netflix movie. I mean, it actually looks way better than I.
Oh yeah, they look incredible.
Yeah,
the blasters, the air, the
disintegrations. Like when they shoot them or they get hit, and that looks pretty good.
And like the aircrafts in there look really unique too. I love just bright lights in any movie.
I love bright lights.
If you have bright lights, it'll keep me awake.
There's the new T-shirt. I love bright lights.
Like fluorescent, whatever, neon lights. I mean, their weapons actually look cool. It looked like he had like some sort of nunchucks that were attached to like maybe some lasers. I don't know.
Staff or like electric bow staff.
I know I'll probably like this movie, but I won't understand the thing. That's all I never understand
this movie,
with sci-fi movies. I never really get it like everyone else gets it. I get like enough for me to like watch the rest of the movie, but I can't. I'm just too slow for sci-fi.
Well, guys, the question is for you. What did you think about this new trailer for the Adam Project? I honestly think it's a big step up from the last one. I now actually have some legitimate enthusiasm for it. How did you guys feel about it? Jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.